I want to thank Chairman Rush and Ranking Member Upton. I'm proud to see the Tribal Power Act receive the committee's consideration today. My district is home to 12 Native American tribes, each with their own energy development goals. This bipartisan legislation, which I introduced with Congressman Mullen of Oklahoma, takes critical steps to ensure tribal governments can access the resources and assistance they need from the Department of Energy's Office of Indian Energy Policy. These resources will help them advance their energy development initiatives. The Tribal Power Act reauthorizes the Department of Energy's Indian Energy Education Planning and Management Assistance Program through 2025. This ensures the program has long-term stability as it carries out its consultation, technical assistance, and grant-making duties for tribes. Through this process, tribes may implement energy efficiency, or energy conservation programs and develop projects on tribal lands. This bill also increases the total funds available for the program to $30 million annually from $20. My district recently lost the Navajo Generation Station, which was a driving employer for the Navajo Nation and the Hopi tribe. NGS generated over 2,000 megawatts of electricity annually for communities like Navajo and Hopi. In order to meet the demands of evolving the energy marketplace with more renewable energy sources, we must ensure this program is fully funded so tribes affected by closures like NGS can continue to thrive. This legislation also allows the program director to reduce the total cost share required for any tribe to enter into a grant agreement with the department. This will increase tribal representation in the program. Economic hardship should not be a barrier to any tribe seeking assistance in achieving energy innovation. This bill calls for the Secretary to close consultation with tribal governments to assist and report to Congress on the availability of reliable electricity on tribal lands and barriers to accessing the electricity. While nationwide electrification began in the 1930s, almost 100 years ago, or 90 years ago, if people do their math right, later, Native Americans in my district still lack basic access to electricity, as many as 15,000 families on the Navajo Nation alone. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to submit for the record an article highlighting ongoing efforts of the Navajo Tribal Utility Authority in partnership with the American Public Power Association to bring over 200 Navajo families from out of the darkness and into the electric grid. It's from the Arizona Republic.
Would the gentleman yield?
Yes, I yield.
I just want to compliment the gentleman from working with Mark Wayne Mullen on this. It is bipartisan. There are a good number of us that have Native Americans in our districts, and this is a good bill, and I certainly look forward to supporting and appreciate your good work, and look forward to moving this bill forward. Yield back.
I want to thank the ranking member. The Tribal Power Act seeks steps to address several reforms to benefit Indian countries' energy development. As this process continues, I look forward to working closely with our tribal allies to ensure that bill meets the needs of Indian country, strengthens Native American governments' rights to their sovereignty, and empowers them to continue managing their own energy resources. I urge my colleagues to support this bill, and I yield back.